Ho, ho, ho. Welcome back to another episode of the Brews and the Boys podcast, the #1 rated podcast to get your brew onto. We had to add that little ho, ho, ho because, it's Christmas time. It may be the day after, but So,
Yeah.
What's up? I'm Dano, a.k.a. Cobra Concept, and like always, we've got the one and only
Garrett, a.k.a. Desperate Saint.
We wanted to wish you another Merry Christmas. I know we said that last episode, but might as well stick with it because, we're only one day after Christmas.
Exactly. So the Christmas feel is still there, definitely.
Oh, for sure. I'm still listening to Christmas music, still kind of driving around in the 70-degree weather thinking, man, it sure would be nice if it snowed.
Yeah. Which we're not going to get that lucky.
No.
At all.
And to answer the question from last week's episode, no, we did not have a white Christmas.
I wore shorts.
Far from it.
Christmas. I wore shorts.
Oh, man, I just wish it'd snow once for Christmas.
I know. But we can't get everything we asked for on
That's true.
Christmas.
What? I can't believe that.
That's not fun. It's not fair.
Hey,
It's
Santa still brings me some cool stuff,
Okay, fair then.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah.
You did better off than I did.
Shout out to my boy Santa. Pour one out for him too. All right. So if you guys are new, welcome in. But everybody knows that the Brews and the Boys start their podcast off by talking about what kind of drink they are sipping on for the episode.
The best way possible.
So we've got some cool picks today. And Garrett, you want to tell me what you're sipping on?
Yeah, so this so one of my Christmas presents from my wife's uncle. He is also a big beer fan. He knows I do the podcast. We talk a lot of beer and bourbon and stuff together. And they live up in Illinois. They're actually pretty close to Wisconsin. So one of my Christmas presents from him was a variety 6-pack of one of the favorite brewing companies out of Wisconsin. It's like lower Wisconsin. It's pretty cool. I'll show you on the label. It kind of shows.
Okay.
But anyways, I'm going with, it's a New Glarus Brewing Co. Very funny story for this after I introduced this beer. It's the name is what got me on this one. This is the one I wanted to try first. It's called Two Women's Lager. The name got me.
It's one of those that you have to try it,
Of course. It's brewed and bottled in New Glarus. If I'm saying that wrong, I apologize. New Glarus, Wisconsin. There is a lot of text. Do you want me to read it? Yes or no? There's a lot.
If you want to, do it. If you don't want to, don't worry about it. You can skim it if you want.
All right, I'm going to read it.
Okay. Strap in.
On the night before Christmas and all through the... No, I'm kidding. 4,000 years before Christ, Sumerian women created the divine drink of beer. Viking women brewed in Norse society. European alewives were so successful as cottage brewers that they were taxed. Artisanal women lost their domination of the daily ritual of brewing during the Industrial Revolution. Today's brewing trade is controlled by men. The collaboration of the two craft companies, both led by women, New Glarus Brewing and I think it's Weimerman Malting, is unique. You hold the result, Two Women, a classic country lager brewed with Weimarian floor malted Bohemian malt and Hallertau Mitraloof hops. I totally butchered that.
Some of those are crazy words.
Yeah. A tempting and graceful classic lager found only in Wisconsin.
Huh. Okay.
And
that's a cool bottle. I like that. As you read some of that, I am curious about like what makes malts different. So like that one had a malt from like what country again?
Weimarian floor malted Bohemian malt and Hallertau Mittel.
Okay, never mind. Stretch that. Okay,
Golly,
but still,
my head hurts.
Yeah, like I wonder what is the difference between these malts and like
Probably
are they
regional.
made different. Yeah,
Probably
maybe regional. Okay, I'm curious. I kind of want to like. I don't know if you can really test malts out. I think it might be kind of gross to do.
It doesn't even give me
Just take
like
a sip of this
the
malt.
doesn't give me the ABV. I'm gonna guess it's probably on the lighter side since it's just like a country lager.
Okay.
But yeah. So, New Glarus Brewing Co. Two Women's Country Lager.
That does sound interesting.
It's a mouthful.
That is a mouthful. All right. I guess, are you ready for mine?
Oh yeah.
All right. So, everybody knows how much I like my brew dog. Even Garrett knows how much I like my brew dog. So,
True.
I thought it was only natural that I get a brew dog to try on this Christmas day. It is a limited edition Hoppy Christmas.
I
I
saw
believe
that.
I believe this is not a. I think this is a very like once a season type of beer. I don't think that they make it throughout the year. It is a festive India Pale Ale. Let's see. It is Columbus brewed, Ohio. Wow, this is really hard to read. It's 6%.
Nice.
Yeah, Winchester, Ohio. Batteries not included. That's actually really funny because half of those
Sick.
Christmas gifts you got as a kid didn't have a
I know.
battery. So very cool. It's a very red, has like gold and a little bit of green lettering to it, but it's very cool. And yeah,
That looks really sweet. I
it
dig that can.
it does, and I'm actually nervous. I'm nervous it's going to be like one of those that's like, oh yeah, I'll have one, but I won't have more than one.
Eh,
But we'll
There's
see.
only one way
Yeah.
to find out. Though.
Only one way to find out. So I guess we'll sip it, check it out, and see what we think. What do you think?
I'm ready.
Cheers. Cheers to you.
Cheers.
Cheers to our listeners and viewers. Let's get crack-a-lackin'.
Definitely not to the top.
Oh, and I guess Merry Christmas, too. I guess we should also say that.
Hope everyone likes my handy portable bottle opener.
That's actually, that's funny. You should just like,
The worst part is I literally have a perfectly good bottle opener upstairs.
yeah. You should put that on the back of your chair. You just
Oh, dude, that'd be
reach back
so
there,
sick.
reach back behind your chair, pop the top of a
It's
bottle.
like an anime character. Like I'm going for a sword. Pop, pop in the beer.
Yeah, that'd be cool. All right, let's do it. Okay. Okay. I'm kind of excited for this podcast. I was a little nervous going into it, but all right. Let's get this Christmas cheer rolling. Christmas isn't over.
So real quick, before we get into any of the topics, I told you I had a funny story about this beer.
Yeah, bring it on.
You've actually had New Glarus before.
I have.
And the only reason I know why.
He's walking away. I'll narrate this for the people who don't watch. Oh, because he's pulling something out of his fridge. Oh my gosh, I had one and I gave one to him. I'm betting. He's still searching. I'm still narrating. All right, he's bringing it back.
I had to do a lot of beer shuffling. This should look familiar.
He's still not showing it. There.
Spotted Cow. We had this at a lake trip. Julia's cousin, her boyfriend, brought these in a 6-pack.
I forgot about that.
I saw that and I'm like, I've had this before, dude. I was like, I've had this before. And instantly, I don't know what triggered it. It was like, bing, lake trip. We've had it. I just thought that was funny. Had to tell you. I was like, I've never heard of New Glarus before. Yes, I have, because I've drank it.
Oh my gosh. Okay, he's walking back, but then his fridge. But holy crap, like, I had no idea. I forgot about that beer. It's been so long.
Are you not mind blown?
No, I
And that wasn't like a recent lake trip. That was like 2 years ago.
Yeah. No, I'm 100% mind blown. Like that threw a curveball. Please tell me that's not the beer from 2 years ago.
No.
Okay, I got a little worried. I was like, ooh.
No, we weren't given one. We weren't given one. But we had it at the condo.
I remember that. Yeah.
I just thought it was really funny because I was like, I've never heard of it before, and I see that, and I'm like, I've had this, man.
That's nuts. Okay, that was a really cool fun fact, and I kind of want to try it.
The more
again.
you know.
I want to try it again. I don't remember it.
I don't either.
I need to take advantage of that beer journal you gave me.
I know.
So I can start remembering things. Also, I should have been keeping all these cans. Like, I see all the cans and stuff you've kept over this time, and I'm really kicking myself in the butt. Like, that's like over 100 cans by now.
Probably. I don't know how many I'm at because a lot of them I've saved like from when I first bought the house and started diving into IPAs. I've kept a lot too.
Yeah.
Um, and there's some from the podcast that I've forgotten to get cleaned out and stuff, and so
Yeah.
they haven't been there. But a majority of my cans I have saved. And it's just cool. Just to see all the different ones I've tried.
You should make some type of furniture with all those cans. You know how like you could make some kind of like wooden shelf into like a bar and then put all of the cans in there and then slide like a little plexiglass in it so it kind of is like a display
That would
for
be
them.
cool.
That'd be really
You
cool.
know, it'd be real cool. Just real off topic. So you get like a good slab of wood, right? It's like the
Yeah.
front of your bar, and you groove it out just in size of a can, and so you just slide it into the front, and that makes the entire bar face would be
Oh,
bottles
that'd
and
be
cans.
interesting. Yeah.
That would be cool.
And they all be
Brews and the Boys
something
Furniture
different.
Co.
Yeah,
coming out.
yeah. You know, we never knew it, but we were just destined to be furniture makers, you know. So, but anyways, I know we've kind of ranted a lot. How was your Christmas? What'd you get? What'd you get into? How was visiting the family? How was the food? Tell me about your Christmas experience. Tell me some traditions you do.
It was a lot of running,
Uh-huh.
a lot of running around. But overall, it was good. It was good. Got to see everybody that we don't normally see, through the year or just bits and pieces of the year. Food's always 10 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
Christmas breakfast. We eat, Christmas Eve with some of my dad's side of the family. But overall, it was really good. It was definitely like my first like 100% legit like grown up Christmas, like nothing fun. Uh, but all
Socks
stuff
and
I needed.
underwear, and it was a blast.
I got about 3 pairs of shoes for work, so I can kind of alternate shoes out now.
Nice.
One of my favorite gifts I got, my brother-in-law got me this cool little cooler. And it's like mesh, it's waterproof, or not mesh. I guess it's like a plastic, or I don't know what it was. But it's waterproof. So you just like, instead of it all going inside, there's just sleeves on the outside.
Huh.
So you can it's pretty sick. It's pretty sick.
I kind of like that.
I finally won the battle with my wife for 2 years and got an air fryer. So
I love air fryers.
cooking game is on 10 now.
Yeah.
But other than that, it was just pretty nonchalant, pretty low key.
Yeah.
Some gift cards always come in handy. Shout out to Moss Boss and Fergie if you listen to this. Thank you for the Steam card. I appreciate you.
Oh, that's really cool.
Some Amazon cards, so hopefully some new earbuds or headphones coming soon.
Nice.
But yeah, that was really about it. More into the food than I was the gifts.
Yeah,
per usual.
It's funny. It's funny because I kind of get into that like routine myself. I look forward to the food as well. We actually did our Christmas early. Me and Michaela did, which I think I talked about it a little bit last week.
I think so.
I talked about getting the
Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings book. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so we actually did Christmas with my parents. So it was me and Michaela and my parents. Nobody else came, and we had Christmas with them. And I ended up getting a few gift cards for a couple restaurants that we were wanting to go to.
Nice.
Funny enough, I got some socks. I'll show them off.
Nice.
Real quick.
I did too.
Hold on, you can't see them.
Stretch.
Oh no, the reindeer's on this side.
Oh, nice.
Hold on.
There we go. Now we see it.
I did not realize that the reindeer was only on one side, so that's kind of awkward. But anyways, got some socks, which they are the good wool kind. They are the have you ever heard of Bombas? Bombas. Best pair of socks you'll ever put on your feet. Swear.
I think you've talked about those before, though.
They are nice. But we got some of those. I got a new work shirt.
Nice.
And is that everything? I think
I did
that's
get some pretty cool socks that say game day, and it's just got a bunch of beer mugs on them.
oh sweet. Yeah, yeah.
So that was sick.
Besides that, we also got we went after that we went to my grandparents, visited them for a while. Then we had to go to her family side on in a different city. We went
Mhm.
probably about 40 minutes down the road. Stopped by there, hung out there. They actually got me a gift card. They weren't sure if they were supposed to give me anything. I didn't get them anything. I felt awkward. But it was cool. We hung out there for a while, and then the next day we did Christmas with her side, and I actually got a few gifts, and I wasn't expecting it, so that was a very pleasant surprise.
Nice.
I got the Silmarillion book, which is Tolkien's unfinished writings prior to the Lord of the Rings.
Mhm.
Can't wait to read that. It's gonna be awesome. Which is one of many. There's like 7, 8, 9, like a bunch of them.
Yeah.
But then I also got. Oh, I didn't set it out. Gosh dang it, I gotta go get it. I got something else that I'm about to show off, and then I got some wine, like Tervises,
Mhm.
which is funny because I don't drink a lot of wine, but it was really cool, and they were like UK, so I liked that.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, what did I? Oh, I got some like bourbon tea. Really, it smells like pungent. It's
Ooh.
a bourbon
Oh
tasting
God.
tea. No, it's really good. It has a little
I
bit of vanilla and caramel. I didn't think I was
I'll
gonna
take
love
your
it.
word on it. I don't think I I think I'd be out.
I love tea, and so when I got to try it, absolutely blew me away. It is really really stinking good.
Cool.
And then let me go get this last thing real quick.
Okay. I'm excited to see this. I don't even know what it is. Still waiting for Dano to give me his Christmas present to me. Oh, it's a beer can. Is that a beer can?
Was it a beer can?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What it looked like.
I got a new draft style beer. You ready for this?
Shit. Yeah. Oh yeah.
This is the Jelly Belly Draft, the original gourmet jelly bean, beer flavored jelly beans. It's not really a beer. It opens up and there's beer flavored jelly beans in here. And at first I thought these
Oh.
were going to suck. They don't really taste
They're
like
not
beer.
good,
No, they're
but
not.
they
They're actually kind of good.
really.
Yeah. I've got a
Oh,
couple
that's
packs in
shocking.
here. Yeah, I've got like 5 more packs in here, so I'm gonna have to save some for you all to try. But surprisingly good, and I mean it's really cool that it came in this can too.
Dude, you know it'd be
It's
that could
alcohol
be
free.
a hell of a party trick. So, you get all your stuff, finish it, and then like pour some beer in there. Be like, bet you $5 I can rip the lid off this beer and drink it.
That'd be awesome. But stoked about
That's
these.
sick.
They were funny.
That's super sick.
Not they didn't 100% taste like beer, but
Yeah.
like you could taste like a hint of like I don't know, like a Mick Ultra or a Bush or Bud Light or something. It had like that hoppy flavor ish. I guess
I
I
feel
don't
like
know.
there's only so much like stuff can be flavored like the you know, non-alcoholic beer
Mm-hmm.
or, you know, beer flavored this or this flavored beer. Like there's only so much you can get to like the actual taste anyways.
That's valid. That's valid. But
But that would be pretty like, hey, you want a jelly bean? Yeah. Boom. Like, why does it taste like a Bush Light? I'm not quite sure, but I'm sold.
yeah, I like it.
Buy 'em out. Buy 'em out.
yeah, buy them all, dude. And then besides all of that, we just kind of hung out and played some games and stuff like that. But I actually got one more present, but I actually bought it for myself.
I thought you were gonna say this for me.
Oh, awkward.
Mm.
No, I didn't.
Yikes.
But you ready to see my last gift that I bought for myself?
Oh, I think I know this, but yes, I'm
I
ready.
think you do too. I got myself the the Oculus. I got the
Yeah.
Oculus Quest 2. Um, honestly, every single day I find out something new about this, and it makes it 10 times more fun. Um, I started out with Beat Saber and played Beat Saber for literally 5 hours, and bought all kinds of really cool songs for it to play. And then the next day, I started trying out this game called Echo VR, which
Hmm.
was
I don't think I've heard of that one.
it was very cool. Like honestly, I want to watch this on Twitch now. I want to see people that are like good at this game. It's like Rocket League meets Ultimate Frisbee.
What
Yeah. So
is that?
you've got this arena. Uh
Uh-huh.
and in this arena it's very like you've got a floor, a top, ceiling, two sides, and you've got all these different blocks in the middle of everything. And your guy has boosters on his back and on his hands, and he flies around in zero gravity, grabs a frisbee and throws it, and you're
That's
trying
pretty
to
cool.
throw it into the goal, and you can grab hold of things and throw yourself off. So like
Uh-huh.
say I'm like flying by something, I reach out and grab something. I can literally just stop myself in place and hold myself and then push off, or I can turn around and come back the other way.
That's pretty cool.
It took like 30 minutes to really get the like gist of how to like fly and catch and like throw stuff, and really trying to get the basics down. But after I got that, like I was like literally flying around, like you know how like you go from like bronze, silver of Rocket League to like almost like plat, diamond. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like there's levels of degree. And I actually played with somebody online that like after watching him do a few things, I was like, that's genius. I'm doing it. So you can grab hold of other players and fling yourself off of them.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, and so you can like knock them out, fling yourself off of them, and go faster across the map than you would just boosting. And was the coolest thing. I watched one of them take off from the very beginning because you've got like a kickoff style like you do in Rocket League, and
Uh-huh.
he came out of the terminal, flung himself off of me, boosted forward, grabbed the frisbee before any of us were close enough to grab it, bounced off of something coming up, threw the frisbee and scored, and we all were like, "Holy crap, dude!" like, good God, this guy doesn't play anything but this game. So,
That's
um,
sick.
super cool. And then I downloaded this thing called Virtual Desktop last night, and basically, I could pull up my computer on my Oculus, and I could look
Hmm.
at all of my computer screens and like flip back and forth and stuff. And I started playing Skyrim in VR mode,
I bet that
which
was awesome.
it was really cool, but I'm not gonna lie, 40 minutes in I made myself sick. It was just so much of just like everywhere.
Yeah.
Um and then my roommate actually tried out Phasmophobia VR.
Forget that, dude.
Terrifying, dude. You thought the game was scary just with a mouse and keyboard and looking at a screen. Being in there as a virtual reality, I don't like it.
Different ball
I
game.
put the headset on and was like showing him a few things, and then like he hopped into a solo game.
Oh no.
He actually left. He didn't die. He made it out, and he was between two of them. Like his guesses, it was like an
Yeah.
Onryo and a Yuri or something, and he
Hmm.
chose Yuri, and it was the Onryo or on whatever
The
that word
Oni.
Oni. Yeah. So he was close. Like he did very good, and I was trying to
Forget
like
that.
walk him through as best as I could, but dude,
Dude, I won't even
plus,
do that like on my computer. I won't play solo.
oh no, heck
Plus
no.
they've had a bunch of updates, so like the game's a lot scarier now
Yeah.
anyways.
Okay. So here's something that makes it scarier. When he walked into the house,
Uh-huh.
the ghost turned the truck alarm on, and he had to go find the keys and
Yeah.
then go turn the alarm off while the ghost was like triggering a hunt every single time that he walked into that room.
Oh.
It
Dude,
was
that's
brutal.
gross.
It was brutal, man.
That's
I
gross.
was scared watching it on like my phone, like just run out, man, run out.
Yeah. Get out of
Get out of there. Run as fast as you can.
Now I guess I'm gonna have to get into the VR. Ooh, Joe's in here. What's up, Joe?
Yo, what's up, Joe?
He said he's gonna have, or he just got VR. Oh, you just got VR.
He actually just got VR not too long ago as well.
Oh, sick.
So I know myself, Joe, Saucy, and
Lard
Lardalicious,
has it.
and I want to say there's another,
Red's got it, but I believe he's got it for PlayStation.
but we
He's got
can still
PlayStation
play
VR.
most games.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, especially with the virtual desktop, I can technically play Steam games, but I have to get them on my computer and then play them.
Well, they probably have to be VR compatible too, don't they? Or pretty
They
much
do.
anything.
No, they have to be VR compatible.
One of the coolest things I've seen. So there's like some people that I know that do a lot of Beat Saber on stream.
Yeah.
Uh, and they'll like play, and they have like I guess it's like I don't know if it's like a shortcut or something, but they'll like flip their wrist, and chat will actually be like on their wrist. You can read your Twitch chat.
That's a
Which was
plugin.
really sick.
That's a plugin.
Really
But yeah,
sick.
you can do that. The only thing that I'm trying to figure out is how do I talk? I think there's like a microphone in the side.
I thought you could get like a microphone, like extension and stuff for them.
Maybe.
Possibly,
But the thing is, with the XLR microphone, I'm gonna have to add that microphone in somehow.
Yeah.
I guess replace it with this one or something, and then just back and forth.
I don't think you'd have to replace. Just mute that one, and you can hide it while you're doing it. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess so.
But my birthday's coming up in 2 months, so maybe that'll be the maybe I could put that on the list for the birthday. Some VR would be cool. I've got so much space behind me too. Like I could be set up pretty well.
Yeah.
My little brother got one. He had like gotten all these points from his work or something. I mean, we're talking like he had like an $1,100 setup that he literally got for free.
Wow.
Like with the points, like it had like the finger tracking controllers and everything. Like it was legit.
That is super sick. I was just reading up on Joe's messages. He said that he got it after the wedding, and he's had it for a couple weeks, and this week off, he's going to be on it a lot.
There's a couple games I've watched. I think we talked about it. No, I don't think we talked about it on the podcast. I think you and I called each other this week, but there's like a lot of VR YouTubers that actually watch. 'Cause I find VR so funny and interesting. And like Blade and Sorcery looks really. I think
I would get Blade and Sorcery, and
there's the one.
I don't know if you've watched, before you get too far. I don't know if you've watched Blade and Sorcery videos. But anybody who hasn't, there are some like very gory parts. Like there's heads off, and like you stab somebody and like blood squirts places. It's almost like realistic, but not. You know, it's like goofy, but
I say it's a little quirky.
Like, whoa.
Now you can get what's it called? Boneworks, I think is what it's called. That is like
I don't know
a lot. It's a lot to handle.
What is
Blade
that?
and Sorcery is like it's a VR game. Like Blade and Sorcery, like
it's
fairly like you chop a head off, but you can like tell like it, it's very still kind of video game-ish.
Yeah.
I think it's Boneworks is what it's called or something. But it's literally like it's like physics based, like, and it's legit. Like you can get a sawed-off shotgun and pump around into a dude's chest, and his chest will literally explode, exposing ribs.
Wow.
And it's a lot. It's a lot. I can only handle so many of the videos.
The parents concerned with their kids would have a riot with that game. They're like, don't let my kid play that.
Yes, Boneworks. Pavlov would be a really fun one. It's kind of like Counter-Strike-ish looking characters. You just go around and fight. And another one that would be on my list would probably be Nate talked Half-Life. Alyx.
That was on my list.
I've watched some. There's actually got like some random TikToks of it today on my For You page, and it looks sick.
Yeah,
it looks so cool.
I definitely want to try that, especially after Nate was really like passionate about that game. Like not just like, hey, you should try it. It was like, you gotta get that game. I want to try that. I want to try the Population 1. Have you seen that? It looked kind of like a battle royale type thing, but you can like
you can
kind of like build walls, but
Yes,
you can
I've seen
climb
it.
walls and stuff.
I know what you're talking about.
It looked interesting. I don't have any idea if it's any good or not, but it looked
Some
cool.
really, I've seen. I don't know if you watch Josh Dubs or not.
Mm-mm.
If you don't, you need to. He's like a phenomenal VR YouTuber.
Okay.
But he does a lot of like Trouble in Terrace Town.
Oh, okay.
Have you ever played Trouble in Terrace
Yes.
Town?
Yeah. Well,
He
I
played,
know I'm familiar with it. I don't think I've actually played it.
but he like plays them on all these quirky maps. So like one's in a city, the next is in like some big burger joint, the next one he's on a Minecraft village. And dude, it looks hilarious. But I think it's off Pavlov. It's based out of Pavlov.
Okay.
It's like a mini game. So
I want to try that.
yeah, now I need to get a VR headset. Thanks guys for thanks.
You're welcome.
Thanks for the birthday ideas.
Mackenzie, when you listen to this.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I did watch a YouTube video of somebody playing VR Minecraft. I think it was
That would be amazing.
who was in the Misfits? Swagger. It was Swagger Souls.
Swagger Souls.
Yeah. And it was comedic. I don't think I would ever play Minecraft in VR other than just for a funny video.
I'd say to say you did it too.
To say I did it, yeah. I played Minecraft in VR, like look at me. Also, I just realized there was something I completely forgot, and so I'm gonna bring this up real quick. I got one other thing for Christmas. I got this hoodie, and here's the funny story. They got this for Michaela's brother.
Oh gosh.
And they were holding it up and they were looking at it and they said, "Connor, I don't think this is gonna fit you. It looks awfully small." And they looked at the tag and it said 3X, and I was like, "Oh my god, 3XL! Like that should fit him, I mean, it should be big on him."
For those of you who don't know, Connor's like 6'4", like dude's huge.
Yeah, he's very like. If he played football, I'd be terrified of him if he was on the field in front of me. But anyways, he held it up to him, it wasn't gonna fit him. And like I put it on and I wear a large shirt and it was like spot on. Like as good as a large hoodie can fit on somebody, it fit on me. And it was the most bizarre thing because I've never in my life owned a 3XL thing, and this is not a 3XL.
No, that was a bad print.
Yeah.
Or
somebody
something.
mislabeled or something, yeah. Because this
free
is
hoodie.
Yeah.
For you.
I'll tell you. Super cool, and it's comfy. It's nice.
It
and
looks really soft.
Yeah. And it's like kind of a lightweight hoodie, so like
Is it like that slick material versus like a
Yeah, it feels really good. So Joe's
VR tangent.
Back to the VR tangent. 1 second. Joe's buddy said that to try out the Half-Life. It's a Axel.
I thought it was Alex.
Alex? I don't remember.
I believe. I don't know though.
Is that not Alex?
That says Alex, but I believe it's like ALIEYX or something like that. It's like Alex.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever it is, Half-Life. We gotta try it.
Alex. All right. Half-Life Alex.
Half-Life Alex. I don't know who Alex is, but half of his life,
Sounds like me. Half-Life Garrett. Spent half his life playing video games. That TikTok sound. The glory, glory, what a hell of a way to die. So, sounds like we all had a pretty good Christmas then.
I think so.
Anyone in chat, if you got a really cool Christmas gift, let us know. Anyone who's listening on Spotify, Apple, wherever.
Let us know what you got.
Let us know as well. Pronounced Alex. Okay. I'm stupid then.
Hey,
it is Alex.
I had no idea.
I knew it had a Y in it. That's why. Stole me off. Sorry.
That is so wild. ALYX. Okay.
Okay. Half-Life Alex.
Oh my god. So, aside from the VR, go ahead, Garrett. Moving on.
I was about to say, I don't know if you realize this or not. This is our last episode of 2021.
I did. I did
which is
realize
odd, very odd. First full year of the podcast in the books.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird because I remember at the very beginning of this year when we put out our first merchandise items, which if you haven't seen the merch items, check the link below. Get you a
They're
shirt.
sick.
They're sick. Honestly, still blows my mind that 2021 was 12 months ago, the beginning of 2021, because like it felt like 2020 was the longest year of my life, and 2021 was like done. The
It went a
quickest,
lot faster than.
dude. I swear I've never had a year go by as fast as 2021 seemed to have.
It's
Maybe,
quick.
yeah, I don't know. But not to say that we had some wonderful, awesome, great moments this year. Some ups, some downs. Everything was awesome.
It was.
And I don't think I'd change much about 2021. You know, sometimes you look back at years and you go, man, if only I did this on the. 2021 wasn't too much of a year of that for me.
Mm-hmm.
So, but
Heck yeah. It was cool, man. It's weird reflecting on it now that 2022 is literally less than a week away. I mean, Saturday is the first.
gosh, that's
Yikes.
weird.
That's
That is so
that's
weird.
creepy feeling, man. But 2021 has been a really cool year.
Yeah.
Very different for me on terms of content creation than some previous years, but it's been a super super awesome year as far as the podcast and we were finally able to like go out and do stuff this year too.
Yeah.
Which was really cool. We weren't all locked in our houses. So that was nice, definitely. But I'm super pumped for just an awesome end to 2021. Bigger start to 2022. We say it every time, the next year is going to be our year.
This is my year.
And what's crazy, he's not going to take credit for it, but at the beginning of the year, I remember me and Daniel said, we're going to get partnered. One of us is going to be a rogue partner, and Dano did hit rogue partner this year, so that was super sick to see that come to reality. What's up, Noah?
But we also said that this is going to happen for Saint too. So Saint's going to hit rogue partner here soon. I'm believing
it's coming.
Yeah. But
until then, we riding a wave, baby.
I'm going to have to do a lot like what I did for 2021. When we first started 2021, I don't know if you remember this, but I think I even started out with the first episode of the podcast where I said, I'm not going to say that this is going to be my year. New year, new me. I said, I am not riding that wave because odds are I'm going to blow it. So I think I'm going to take my advice from last year. And I'm not going to say that 2022, new year, new me type thing. Not going to do that. We're just going to roll on. We're going to keep making content. We're going to keep doing some new stuff. We're going to make some resolutions. Don't get me wrong, but not gonna jinx myself.
No, I hear you. I've been on a pretty big hiatus of streaming. Anyways, I've been creating a lot of content on TikTok. But we got some things in the works. Actually sent just like a little concept to Dano yesterday. 2022 is probably going to start out on the slower end for me, but it's going to pick up and it's going to change. 2022 is going to be, I'm not going to say it's going to be my year, but it will be a good year regardless.
Right.
But yeah, I'm pumped, man. Happy, do a quick cheers to 2021 for the Brews and the Boys. From the Brews and the Boys, happy end of 2021 to you all, and happy start to 2022. Happy New Year.
Heck yeah. Happy New Year. Dude, that's weird to say. It really is.
Yeah, I know.
But I do believe, looking back at 2021, there has been several moments that definitely we're going to have to revisit. 2021, we did my 2 years on Twitch, And so this year we're gonna have to do a 3 years on Twitch. Gotta think of something fun to do for that. The birthday subathon was a blast. Um, the first cosplay stream. Do you remember my first cosplay stream?
Yeah.
It was
From Dodgeball.
White Goodman from Dodgeball. That was fun. But out of all of those events, I think my favorite event that we ever did was the Cobra vs. Saint tournament.
That was a lot of fun.
And I 100% am ready for version 2 for like round 2, run it back, something, whatever we gotta do. I am thrilled and cannot wait for that. I think it's gonna be a blast.
That would be a good time.
What else? What else from 2021? We had the couple merch drops that I think were those were awesome, especially the season 3 merch drop. Or is that it was the end of season 2 merch drop?
Yes.
Or was it the first?
Start of season 3, season 2 drop.
Yes, I think was probably our highest or something. Whichever one, it was either the season 2 or the season 3 start that we had like 70 something shirts bought.
It was
wild.
Crazy.
So wild. I could not believe that. I'll still to this day I will never forget being on the golf course and seeing somebody who listened to our podcast a few times. We didn't really talk to him in high school that much, but it was still pretty awesome to see him out there and be like, dude, I listened to your podcast. And we're like, yeah, we're big stuff around here, you know?
Big time in our small town.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That was super cool.
Joe's clowning you, by the way.
We'll take
White Goodman.
You
took me down. I mean, y'all got me in Rocket League.
That is true. That is true. That was Rocket League and Siege. Oh my gosh, those were two of the like edge of my seat gaming I've ever done in my entire life.
I had some good carries.
You had some good carries, but you still did well for yourself in Rocket League. For somebody who doesn't ever play Rocket League, you did very well. It was, I don't know, it was just so good.
It was a fun time. That was probably my favorite moment of 2021.
That was a blast.
What else was?
My
birthday stream was cool.
Birthday stream was fun. I liked your birthday
stream. I didn't get to do it on my birthday though. I had to do it like the weekend. What day is my birthday on this year? Because I might have to just take off and do one on my birthday.
I know that my 3 years is on a Saturday. Oh, shoot. My birthday is on a Tuesday this year.
Boys, we on a Wednesday is my birthday.
And if you have Thursday
I'm off Thursday. So it's about to go up.
Yes.
It's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's
that
up.
Would be fun. That would be a lot of fun. My birthday's on a Tuesday, so that sucks.
What else did we do this year? I still owe a cosplay stream. Maybe we do that for the birthday stream. I thought about something really funny. I do the Beast Titan from Attack on Titan, and I would just paint. I'd go completely shirtless, but just paint the hair onto my body and just leave my the bare spot that you see on the Beast Titan. Just leave my gut exposed.
Twitch joins in, and they're like, "What? We're not even gonna kick you off. We're just gonna let this be."
Be deserving.
Oh, that's too
and then I still owe a tattoo stream.
Oh.
For which this was been a year removed that I still needed to do this. We're not going to talk about that right now. But we can do that too. That'd be cool.
I still have to get somebody's gamer tag tattooed on me at some point.
Yeah, buddy.
I forgot about that. That was funny. I forgot.
It was hilarious. So I bought this camera that I'm using from Dano. And I was like, well, dude, instead of me paying you, let me donate to you on stream. And so he just like, first person to donate me $350, you know, I get their gamer tag tattooed on me, and just like out of nowhere, it's like, whoa, someone donated exactly $350.
There was like 3 or 4 people in my chat going like, oh my God, somebody actually did it. Who was it? Because he did it anonymously.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just way too funny. I put it on TikTok and people were like, oh my God, keep me updated. I want to find out about this. This is too funny. Too
Could have been
funny.
amazing.
I should have
So
I should have added something about that.
2021 was full of a lot of fun moments.
Oh
Looking
yeah.
back at it, it was fun.
uh there was good moments, there were bad moments, there were funny moments. There's moments that were bad, but you look at them and they were hilarious looking back at them, such as our friend that we had that one time that played the seat with us. You know who we're talking about. I don't normally let people compliment my hair.
Ah, ah.
Ah,
My one of my favorites, which happened recently from you, was you were playing Faz and asked the Ouija board, how old are you? And you just hear Daniel like real quiet, just go, "Please be 18, please be 18, please be 18." Oh, it was good. There's been some really this year was the year of if it floats your goat.
whatever floats your goat. Oh my gosh.
Gosh, we were playing
Was that
Raft.
Raft? Yeah.
Yeah, it was myself, Cobra, Hambone. I think both of the Bucci boys.
I think
There's like a
was
huge group
Fergie
of us.
there or was he in chat?
He was in chat,
Okay.
and I was like, "Whatever floats your goat," and like I just went on thinking like I said something accurately, and apparently I did not, because like within like 10 minutes I had a DM on Twitter of like this super inspirational looking background that just says "Whatever floats your goat." Oh, it was stupid that.
Oh, it was great.
What up, Bob?
Also, what's up, Bob? Oh my gosh, what are some other funny moments? Joe does
when
remember that.
when I got scared playing Faz,
Oh
when
yeah,
my
yeah.
brother-in-law walked downstairs and scared me, because this was right after the release of the prison map on Faz,
Yeah.
and scared the soul out of my body. Still, actually, my most viewed clip on Twitch of all time.
Awesome.
Gosh, that was awful, but it was funny. I was playing with, it was Mossberg, me, and somebody else,
Hambo.
and Andrew. Yep. And it was not my proudest moment. I screamed like I've never screamed before.
Oh, it was good. It was probably one of the funniest, like, watching clipping moments of my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't even playing. It just was, seeing that on the clip was the funniest thing to me.
Like I said, still my most viewed Twitch clip ever in 3 years of doing this, or at least of all my current clips. But
Yeah, yeah.
not a proud moment.
There,
Gosh, I know there's been some good ones though.
there was also the time where one of the very first times that I played with Noob Master Nate. We're sitting here playing Battlefield
Apex?
2042.
Battlefield.
I
Oh,
played
yeah.
Apex before with him, and then Battlefield was the second time, and it was the beta, and the beta was, I hated the beta, but I made it about 5-6 games in, and I was like, all right, man, well, I'm gonna hop off, switch games a little bit, and he made a comment. He's like, yeah, I get it, you just don't want to play with me. I was like, no, I swear, but it was funny. He'll still never let me forget it. He'd be like, yeah, back when we were playing Battlefield, but then you left us. Oh gosh. What else? What else was good?
I know I'm missing. I feel like I'm missing just a massive moment.
Yeah, I feel like there's a couple that
I don't know, all of the community nights with like golf with your friends. Bob Banks. I forgot
Yes,
Bob Banks
I
happened this
just
year.
read that. I can't believe that happened. So was that playing with Mindy, or did Mindy just pick up on that? And
He just started it like Mindy does.
Mindy's hilarious. Bob Banks.
All the community nights though, from golf, Pummel, oh my gosh, a lot of funny stuff.
Recap, funny story. We were playing Rocket League. I'm trying to remember how it came to be. I don't think I said it. I thought Mindy said it, or somebody said it.
What, Bob Banks?
Yeah, said something about like, oh, Bob banged that ball, like just got it out of the way of the goal, just like banged it up the field or something. And then it just became like a trend where everybody kept saying Bob Bangs. And
which is now a legit command in my stream.
His name is Bab.
Bad Banks.
I can't believe.
Yeah, man, it's been awesome. It's been a real fun year for the Discord.
It's been a full year of saying, "Hey Joe, clip that."
Yeah.
Joe, are you still here? Clip that Rocket League shot. That was awesome.
Private matches.
It was in private.
Oh, the tournaments, dude.
Yeah, the
Oh my!
tournaments.
You had me and when me and Miku were doing the commentary for the
Yeah,
first Rocket League tournament.
that was fun. And then
Oh God, that was hilarious.
there was the Overwatch one. We did the Knockout City where we met those like really cool people that were just like they surpassed us. Like they were so stinking good.
They were good.
But like at the end of it, they were humble and like they were like, "Oh yeah, well we just enjoyed it. Thanks for having us." And that was cool.
We had
that.
what's the
Fall Guys?
Fall Guys?
Yeah, Fall Guys. We did the Modern Warfare Warzone.
We did do a Warzone tourney, a kill race, and
We got
lost.
smoked. We got smoked by Yun Freak.
Don't say we. Don't say we. I was behind him by like 12 points.
I came in third.
Whooped you. We'll leave that for another
By
time.
like 8 points. You only beat us by like 8 points. It was only 11. All right,
Yeah.
fine. You whooped us, but it beat you in Rocket League. So
Man, that was fun. 2021 was a good year.
I'm trying to think of some other funny ones. We also did the crab games night. That was wild. We need to
Crab
do
game
that again.
was hilarious. What else? I read that. Trying to clip it.
For those who are listening, Joe just came in the chat thinking that we asked him to clip something, and then he realized it was YouTube. So
we have all our guests in 2021 were super fun. Had a blast with those.
Which 2021 was Red the first one of 20? No, Levi was. I think Levi was. Because Mindy wasn't, Topher wasn't, Eric wasn't. Hold on.
You're right.
We can figure this
You're
out.
right.
Let's
right.
swing back here to season 2 real quick. No. I lied. Our first guest of the year was Crispy.
It was. I forgot about that.
Crispy Crew. And then Levi. And then Red. And then I guess Noob Master and then Willow Horde. And then now we gotta bring in somebody else.
We're gonna have some big thing coming for 2022 when it comes to guests. That'll be fun.
Yeah. And we've got some sweet little content coming out. We just need to sit down and do it.
I know.
It's been, and you mentioned this earlier. We've kind of had a little hiatus this past month in particular. God, it's been like nonstop at work, and then like I feel like I come home and I'm trying to catch up, do some things around the place. But I'm hoping started January and hitting it hard and just make it work.
Finding the balance again.
Finding the balance 100%.
Or just make some sleepless nights, I guess, whatever we really feel like. Sometimes that's what it takes.
Who needs sleep?
Yeah. Sleep when you're dead.
Yeah, I mean, plenty of time. Well, I guess
I think I kind of covered like the last 3 things we all talked about.
Yeah. I guess we want to roll on to 2022.
Yeah.
I guess we're not going to really come up with any more well, I mean, we might come up with some cool things that happened in 2021. There's been tons of good things. We're just not thinking of all of them. We started a Minecraft server thanks to Sarge. That was awesome.
That was fun.
Yeah, there's been a lot. Okay, so anyways, we thought it'd be really cool to kind of come out with a few little New Year's resolutions and some goals that we had. And I know we've talked about a few in the past couple of episodes. Actually, we talked about some new content for the Brews and the Boys channel. I think you talked about more TikTok content. I talked about more like a recap video and coming up with an idea for my 3 years. I'm trying to think what else. I think that's all we had already said.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, do you want me to go first? Or you want to go first?
I don't care.
Cool. I can go first. I'll chat
Stage is
about
yours.
I'll chat about what I'm kind of thinking. I'm thinking that I'm gonna try to like dive into a lot of newer things. I kind of pride myself on the idea of being a variety streamer, but the thing is I'm not too variety. I'm not enough out there for more people to discover me. I think I'm kind of like washed underneath sometimes. So I'm going to try to think of some like very clever marketing strategies or things that like people are going to see me in their stream and be like, "Oh my god, you remember that dude who every time you subbed to him he got up and like dunked on LeBron James?"
Yeah.
That was
Oh
awesome.
my gosh. Director Nasty.
Director Nasty, a very bad Photoshop version of LeBron James cut out, and he would dunk on him. Funniest
It
thing
was
I've seen.
it was hilarious.
Awesome. But I want to do some stuff like that. I want to come up with some really original things. I really like how things have really caught on, like the Let's Go. I think that's really cool. I think a lot of people really like that too.
I like it. I think it's funny.
Um, I want to kind of come in with some I don't know. I want to come up with some like cool ideas that are not just gaming. I think Noob Master even hit on this when he was guesting. He said he wanted to do some stuff that wasn't just gaming, and I kind of see that. I want to do some things that Red Ice did his countdown to Christmas the other night, and I'm ashamed to say that I was only there for like the last 30 minutes.
Mhm.
But I want to do some things like that. I want to see some like movie nights in Discord or something, and I want to do some. What else? I want to do some. I want to play some more with viewers. I've
Mhm.
noticed that about myself. I keep getting into a routine of just playing
Playing
with
with the same people.
the same people over and over again, and there's nothing wrong with that at all. But I feel like if I was to open myself up and play with other people more often, I think I could see myself getting more viewers, more followers, stuff like that. What else? I this year I want to do a charity stream. That's a goal I want to have. I've never done a charity stream. I feel like it's high time that I do one. I feel like um I've put it off for far too long. I've kind of felt like I just was not ready for it, and that it would be kind of a tough thing to do, and I didn't know if it would really be beneficial, so to say. But I
Mhm.
after seeing so much success and other people's doing it, and I don't mean like success as far as like they're making money, like I meant like success like they're putting money out to a charity organization, they're getting followers, they're getting this, and seeing that makes me think, oh, I need to do that. What else? I want to figure out how to do a VR stream. I want to stream in VR. I don't know what that would
I
be.
feel like it wouldn't be too hard.
My only concern at the moment is my headset.
Yeah.
Once I figure out the headset issue, I'm golden. I'm there. Well, I guess I see Bob typed in let's go.
Let's go.
Probably drink a few more beers this year too. That's a goal that I have.
Heck
I want
yeah,
to make some
brother.
new merch. I had a great merch drop at the closer towards the end of 2021. I want to come up with some new merch that everybody wants to buy, like the anime vibes one. That one sold over so well. That and the
Mhm.
Supreme knockoff that did well.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's about it. I think that's kind of it for my goals and kind of resolutions. Well, okay, wait. I'm gonna add some personal ones real quick. I want to get back into a routine of playing tennis or doing something more with tennis. I feel like I've been gone from tennis for far too long. I played tennis in high school, tennis in college. Literally got out of college, never touched tennis again. I wanna get back into tennis. I wanna play around a little bit. I don't feel like I need to be out there on the courts every single day, but I want to be out there at least once a week. I kind of miss it.
Cool. It'd be fun.
And yeah, grow my faith a little more.
Heck yeah, brother.
Okay, I'm good. If you got some, bring them on.
Okay. Mine'll probably be pretty low key as far until I get the full kind of what all's getting done behind the scenes stuff. Probably gonna be pretty nonchalant, pretty low key starting the year. Hopefully, will be kind of cool to be able to time that to where everything is released and ready for like birthday stream or whatever. That'd be kind of fun. Uh, TikTok's probably the main goal right now. The goal is to hit 1,000 by the end of the year. I don't think we're gonna hit it, but we've been growing steadily, so I can't be upset about that. I've now have 4 videos over 20K.
Dang.
One actually just hit over 30K a couple days ago, so that was kind of sick.
Mm-hmm.
And I've gotten about over almost 100 followers on TikTok in the past week and a half, 2 weeks. But the goal, so 1,000 followers is the goal for like the start of the year. I would like to get to 5 to 10K probably by the end of the year. I think would be the goal.
I think that's
for TikTok.
doable. In 12 months, I think you can do it. I believe in you.
And then I guess personal and for stream too. I guess it could be like stream related, but personal really. I want to pick up a hobby. I want to learn how to do something. I want to learn a skill. I want to learn how to, whether it's, try to learn to play guitar again or play piano or learn to draw or, anything. I mean, woodwork, wood burning, whatever. Just learn a skill. Even if it's crocheting, like knitting.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care.
I would like to make a
learning
comment.
a new skill. Yes.
You mentioned piano, and that is probably one of the things that I regret the most. I wish I had stuck with piano.
Because I was a big you were chorus.
Mm-hmm.
I was a big chorus kid. I did madrigals. I did all the plays and musicals and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I got out of music a lot. That would be really fun to get back into, but just in general, overall, is learn a new skill that I have not learned before.
Mm-hmm.
And probably read more.
Ooh.
Mainly for the simple fact my wife's been doing a lot of reading, and then we went to her family Christmas and everybody got books except me, and I felt like an idiot. I felt like he can't read, so we're not gonna give him a book.
No, you're good. And that's funny because I also got books. Michaela got books, and some of her family members got books too. So that's funny that they all got books.
So maybe do a little bit more reading, and then a personal skill or hobby, and then just keep grinding.
Dude, I just had a wild idea.
I'm gonna learn to tap dance.
Reading stream.
So funny story. I actually saw someone doing a TikTok live yesterday
Of them reading the book.
Them reading
And
the book.
they were reading it out loud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's sort of like when you were in school and like your teacher would read the book for you. That's literally what it was. But this was like actual, like legit, like big novel.
Jeez.
I don't feel like I have the voice for reading out loud. I don't think I could do it.
I don't think I have the vocabulary to read out loud.
If you all have heard me read the verbiage on the side of beer bottles and beer cans, you don't want me to read a book.
Hey, but that could be a very interesting idea,
It would be fun. It's something different, definitely.
It's not necessarily like an audiobook, but it kind of is, if you read it out loud. You can just pick out a couple of new releases that you're like interested in. So like say the Dune movie came out. You could have read the Dune book,
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
That'd be kind of, honestly, I could get down with that.
I've got one book that I've started like multiple times since I've grown up and have never finished it. That would be a fun one.
Which one?
Aragon.
Dude.
Yeah, I've started it so many times and have never finished it.
That series is one of my favorites.
Oh yeah, my mom loves it. When she started teaching, she read that to her. She started out in 6th grade, so she read it to her kids, and she loves the book.
Aragon was really good. The movie was not great. The second book was like good, but like
Not Aragon level.
no, it was like really good, but it could be confusing
Yeah.
in several instances. Number 3 was good, but it left out a few things, and then number 4 was just like it was like a mind boggle,
Just a
like at the
cluster.
end you were like, whoa. you know
I used to do a lot of reading. I liked a lot of like war books, like
hmm
fictional war books. Uh, I mean, from like My Brother Sam is Dead all the way up to Sunrise Over Fallujah to uh, Fallen Angels, or We Were Angels, or I think it's Fallen Angels. Uh, and just anything in between. Like I
yeah,
loved
well,
the Hunger Games series. I loved the Twilight books. Never got into the Harry Potter books. It's just me. I'm still not a huge fan of Harry Potter,
yeah,
anyways.
that's fair.
Uh,
But did you read every Magic Treehouse book?
I read a lot of them. I remember I used to be like, that one bad little kid be like, yeah, man, I read a whole book in a day. It's like one of those.
Yeah.
But I would literally, I'd read like a Magic Treehouse book every day.
They were
Every day.
fun.
Loved them. They were so good.
As a younger kid, those were thrilling. I
So
liked them.
good.
Fun fact that you may not have known. My senior year, I was number 2 in my grade for AR points.
Nice. I haven't read a book since like freshman year of high school.
I know it's been a long time.
Fun fact you may not have known about me.
Okay.
I graduated number 1 in my class. History. I took 8 history electives all through
Dang.
high school and averaged a 97% in all classes.
Good Lord, that's
Mhm.
awesome.
That's my stuff. That philosophy, government, film and lit, history through film and lit is cool. I liked it.
See, now here's the weirdest thing for me. My best classes were English. I was like,
No.
yeah, I know. My like
Not me.
ACT scores through English and reading were like through the roof, and then like my math and science were like dog water. They were so bad. Like I don't
Yeah.
understand how I was good at it. And here's the funniest part. I hate writing. I could read all
Ah,
day, but
yeah.
writing, awful.
Real
So
funny story. This is my last tangent, and then we'll get back to everything. I took AP Lit. Or, yes. It's either lit or lang. Either way. And for our AP test, you had to do this paper. And you had to read this excerpt or like this real short story, it's like 2 or 3 pages. And it was called The Juggler. Have I told you this story?
I don't think so.
Okay. It's called The Juggler. Me being me, I did not read the short story. I just based it off the title, The Juggler. When I was writing it, I read it, The Jugular. So I wrote an entire paper on the jugular artery and how it fit in with this, excerpt of this short story or whatever. And it was all about some juggler, but I wrote it as The Jugular.
I'm sorry.
And I filled up about a quarter of my page and turned it in. As I just was not having it. I didn't need it to pass. I was good. I passed the class, and that was that. So
That's
rough.
hilarious.
It was not my proudest moment.
I there there was one time. I think it was for a history class. I'm pretty sure. I think it was AP history. But we had to write 3 different like responses to something. I wrote to one, wrote down on 2, and then looked up at the clock and we had 2 minutes. And I looked over at the third one and I thought, are you kidding me? I didn't even start on this one. So on this one, I just wrote. I'm trying to remember what I wrote. It was like, wish I had enough time or something. And so,
Jeez.
my cousin is actually married to my teacher that I had for this class. So of course he came to me at one part that during that next week and was like, "So, did you run out of time or did you just decide you were done?" And I said, "No, I ran out of time." But I never. He always gave me a hard time about everything.
Yeah.
So I'm sure you had them.
No, I actually didn't. That's the only history class
Really?
that I did not take. Yeah.
Well, you didn't miss
It's all
much.
good.
Don't tell him.
So sounds like some good goals and stuff for 2022.
Yeah, I think so. And I
We're
think
ready to take on the year.
yeah, me too. I think we'll kind of figure out as we go along that some of these ideas will work, some of them won't. But I mean, we're pretty used to that by now. We know that some ideas do work and some don't. Are you reading that chat now?
Yeah. You are
Scooby-Doo hard
valedictorian.
No, he was talking about you. When you started out though.
Ah, yeah. No, not me at all.
No, there wasn't a chance that I was anywhere close either.
Not me. I prided myself when I was like top 60% in my class.
That's funny. Dude, okay. Now, there is something I did win in high school that I'll still never truly understand how that even happened.
Best looking?
Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. No. In senior prom, we're sitting there in like this big group. Everybody's sitting around, talking to our dates. They went up there and they're announcing the prom king and queen. They go, "Prom king, Daniel," and like say my last name, and I went, just started looking around like, no way.
Like one of those pity votes.
I think so. No, and like the more I thought about it, I was in a friend group that I think the like 7 of them would have voted for me. When I voted, obviously, for myself and dropped my name in there, and I turned around, and then my girlfriend at the time would have voted for me. So that's like 9. And then when I turned around, these girls were talking about how they didn't know how to vote for somebody. And I said, "Oh yeah, just write my name." And I walked away, and I was like, okay, so like 9 plus like potentially 3 more. I had this in the bag. I still don't know how I won, honestly. I must have had a lot of secret admirers. So
I guess so.
all you secret admirers out there, appreciate you
Thanks.
all. Thank you. Can't believe I won that. It must have been a pity.
Shout out secret admirers.
Pour one out real quick.
That
is still the most bizarre thing that's ever happened.
Yeah, I'd say.
So, all right.
Are you ready for taste test time?
Am I ready? Always.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, it is taste test time. Daniel goes first.
I go first? Okay. The Brewdog Hoppy Christmas, perfect name. Perfect time to drink it since it's the day after, but I wish it was the day of. Actually, I don't. I would not have. Yeah, I wouldn't have recorded if today was the day. But very awesome, very cool. It's a 6% based out of Columbus, Ohio. It wasn't hoppy. Like I thought this was going to be overpowering hoppiness, It's just kind of like, I don't know, like a single hop, I guess. I don't know. You know how like you read a can and it says like dry, double dry, double hopped, and it's like, good God, it's going to kill me type style.
That mean?
This wasn't too bad. This wasn't so hoppy that it was hard to drink. Very good flavor. I don't really think it has a. I don't know how to explain this. It's not necessarily fruity, and it's not necessarily like a malt flavor. Hold on. I guess if I had to describe it, it kind of has a citrus taste, more kind of like a grapefruit than anything. Very clean, very good. I definitely would get it again. And during Christmas, it makes it more fun. So I'm going to have to give it a 7%. Nice. A 7 out of 10.
Nice.
Very solid. Definitely get it again. If it's not during Christmas, I don't know if it'd be as high of a rating. But it is very good. Garrett, you want to tell us about yours?
All right. 2 Women by New Glarus Brewing Company out of Wisconsin. It is a classic country lager. I looked it up. It is 5% ABV. I got a bottle. I think you can get these canned. I only had one. I wish I had more. It's actually a really smooth beer, really crisp. I've actually been out of beer for like the last 30 minutes of the podcast. I was trying to save a drink for the very end to wet the whistle for the last little palate check. But I mean, just your standard, kind of lager smell, good lager taste, crisp, clean, refreshing, like really good. I'd probably go like I'd probably give her about a 7. I think
Nice.
a really good beer. If I had more, I'd have drank it. Kind of upset I didn't have more. But yeah, that'll do. Again, Two Women by New Glarus Brewing Company, based out of New Glarus, Wisconsin. I know they don't, Joe. I have a connection. Leave me alone. I've got a whole 6-pack of New Glarus stuff.
Yeah. But that sounds good. I wish you had a second one. I wish you had a third one so you could share it with me too.
I
I'm
probably would have
also
drank the third one. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's pretty good. It's
I'm also
good.
kind of blown away by the fact that we totally had the spotted cow?
I've literally got Spotted Cow in
Yeah.
the fridge, Joe.
But it kind
Spotted
of
Cow was good.
blew my mind that we had that 2 years ago, and I'm just now realizing that.
I'm pumped. Since I've had it before, I don't have to wait and save for the podcast. I can drink it now because I need another beer.
Well, there
But
you
I'll
go.
wait till this episode's over.
Oh, you're good. I got you. Well, cool. And I guess before we forget about this, I mean, 2021 has some ups and downs. It's had some really cool ups, such as the fact that we now have 46 subscribers on YouTube. And it would be even cooler if we got to 75 so we can do a merch giveaway of your choice by the end of the season.
You pick your poison.
You pick your poison. But I guess that's about all I got.
That's all you got?
I'll kind of recap. I know you'll probably mention this, but again, I hope you had a Merry Christmas. Hopefully you had a wonderful time with your family and your friends. If you don't celebrate Christmas, well then I wish you a merry whatever holiday.
Happy holidays.
Yeah, whatever.
Happy holidays.
And then we probably won't see you till after, so I'll say this now: Happy New Year, and 2022 is going to be a blast. And then I'll let Garrett do his little spiel.
So, like Daniel said, very Merry Christmas, very Happy Holidays from the Brew Boys. I hope you have an amazing start to 2022. Happy New Year's from the Brew Boys. Thank you for an absolute banger of a 2021. Can't wait to keep pushing stuff out and just seeing where it goes. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to another episode of the Brews and the Boys podcast. I am one of your favorite co-hosts, Garrett, a.k.a. Desperate Saint. And as always, you can find me with my good friend,
Dano, a.k.a. Cobra Concept.
We love you. We appreciate you. And as always, crack a cold.